Chachi, Chocha, Chichi, or Chicha?
If you want to be really technical, Gregory does not exist in the manga, only Bubbles does.
Ricky Bambuto here says that these are 50 questions every Dragon Ball Z fan should be able to answer. Join me and let me know down in the comments how you do. Let's put my reputation on the line again, shall we? During the Saiyan Saga, how does Goku reach King Kai's planet? Oh, easy. Snake Way. Boom. Get that going here. What item is used to restore a wounded Z fighter to full health? Z-Sword, Saiyan Hair, Capsule Corp Medicine, or Senzu Bean? I love the idea that Saiyan Hair could actually heal you.
There you go, buddy. I'm giving you my hair.
It's going to be Senzu Bean. There you go. Next question. What's the highest Super Saiyan level attained by Vegeta in Dragon Ball Z? Now, this could easily be a trick question for some folks, but it's easily do, because Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta completely lambasted, so you're not going to be getting that. What's this device called? It's a scouter. Okay, I like this, the fact that it carries on to the next question. What does it do? It robs the opponent of half their strength. Can you imagine if that were true? Yeah, it would be completely an imbalanced thing. It gives the wearer extra power. It reveals the power level of an opponent, or it reveals the power level of the wearer. Be careful. Read the question, because I almost clicked this. So it's of an opponent, not yourself. Why would you wear something that just tells you, oh, that's my power level? About a lot of good that would be. Goku's wife's name. Is it Chachi, Chocha, Chichi, or Chicha? Chachi, Chocha, Chichi, Cha 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 Cha. Okay, that's nowhere near as funny as Pam. Pam's grandfather. It's Chi-Chi. Who does Captain Ginyu serve? Well, it's going to be Frieza, of course. You know, it's Frieza. It's our boy Frieza, absolutely. Where is Goku when he transforms into a Super Saiyan for the first time? Planet Vegeta, Planet Namek, Planet Earth, or King Kai's planet? It's Planet Namek, because that was the last big landmark that planet had before New Namek came along. What are the names of King Kai's little buddies? Bubbles and Gregory, Bobo and John, Bunny and Jim, Bonobo and Garrett. I gotta give props to Ricky here. The options, they are nothing close to what Dragon Ball could be, but they're funny. But it's Bubbles and Gregory, but
if you want to be really technical, Gregory does not exist in the manga, only Bubbles does.
Why does Vegeta allow himself to be possessed by Babidi? In order to win a tournament, in order to fight Dabura, and to discover Babidi's true plan, he's fighting Goku. At what point in the series do the Z Fighters encounter Cybermen? Well, okay, it's quite easy for that one during the Saiyan Saga, because that was mainly Nappa's defining character moment. Because I like me some gardening. This is something important here, you gotta pay attention. Who is Gohan about to attack here? It's our boy Raditz, unfortunately, but yeah, this is the moment when he's just going,
Stop beating up my daddy!
And stuff like that. It's the moment when you realize, oh hey, Gohan actually can be strong here. Beginning of the rage boosts. How is Krillin able to recover so quickly after second form Frieza impales him? Now, okay, be careful here, folks, because it could be a Senzu Bean. And realistically, he tricked Frieza. He was never impaled in the first place. That was some doing there, because, I think Krillin was impaled by Frieza. Oh, that was an alternative facts! Because that showed the gimmick that, hey, Dende can heal people. You know, Senzu Beans were the only thing that were possible. Which of the following attacks is Vegeta known to perform? Masenko, Special Beam Cannon, Kamehameha, Big Bang Attack. It's Big Bang Attack, because at one point in the Mora Saga, Vegeta does learn instant transmission, but he then promises never to use it again, despite it being one of the most useful techniques in the entire show. Which DBZ character is Boo's best friend? It's Hercule. But mind you, having Goten as his best friend, that could still be cute in of itself. During the Namek Saga, which character did Bulma have a crush on? Now, if you're wondering where Vegeta is, yeah, she developed the hots for Vegeta, but you gotta remember at one point that, hey, it's Zarbon. Because at some point, Zarbon is quite the cookie. What planet does Vegeta come from? Planet Z103, Frieza, Planet of the Kais, or Planet Vegeta? Well, if it were Planet of the Kais, I mean, Shin's definitely got to have another word had at his way, because he's even more incompetent than he let on, but no, it's Planet Vegeta. That's, yeah, Vegeta. son of King Vegeta. When Cell in his first form, how does he slowly grow stronger?
Oh, well, this is quite obvious. He drinks people.
When Frieza in his second form, what's his power level? This was the name of an actual episode from the dub version. 1 million. Indeed, he was the first character to get to 1 million. Yes, it was quite a big deal here. What's the evil wizard's name? Bibbidi, Bobbidi, Parbidi, or Barbidi? Realistically, it would have been really funny if Barbidi's actual dad was called Parbidi. No, it's Barbidi. But that's a funny name. What about this god? It's the Supreme Kai. But if you want to be really technical, his name is Shin. What happens when Dabura spits on someone? They turn to liquid, turn to candy, they grow a beard. Well, mind you, that goatee, he's got strong goatee game there. You could do a Movember speed run thanks to Dabura. But no, it's turned to stone. Can you imagine it turned to liquid? Man, that would be dark though. You know, spit on Krillin and Piccolo, they freaking melt. Wow, that would have been actually even more extreme. I actually kind of would wanted to see that. Was there any time in the series when Piccolo was the strongest Z-fighter? We've had this question before, and it's yes. Because at some point, because of second form Frieza fusing with Nail, Piccolo becomes the strongest. And at some point with Orange Piccolo, all that kind of stuff. There are various times, Kamikolo of course, that Piccolo is the strongest Z-fighter, but it's only for a very brief period of time. What does Videl want Gohan to teach her? How to fly! How to become a Super Saiyan? That'd be a very short lesson, folks. Who does Cell absorb, and we're at the halfway point here, in order to achieve his second transformation? Now be careful, folks. You could easily slip up here. Not the third transformation, it's Android 17 to get to semi-perfect, not perfect. Which tyrant is responsible for destroying Planet Vegeta? If you get this wrong, yeah, I'm sorry, I've got to take your Dragon Ball card away from you. It's Frieza. What's going on with Vegeta, speaking of, in this scene? He's destroying planet Earth, transforming into a Super Saiyan 3, he's sacrificing a life against Buu, and he realized his home planet was destroyed. Well, he'd have aged up and then gotten angry at that, but no. He's sacrificing his life against Majin Buu. It's one of the greatest moments in his entire character arc. Absolutely. How does Jace meet his end? Oh, it's Vegeta again. Blast him away. Vegeta's coming up clutch on these questions. Ginyu kills him for cowardice. He's stranded on Namekus that explodes. And Goku beat him. No, it was Vegeta pretty much destroying the Ginyu Force. Who is this frog? Captain Ginyu. Absolutely, because how can you get this wrong? This is pretty obvious. What technique does Goku use to get from one place to another instantly? The 1 second jump, Super Saiyan wormhole, teleportation zap, instant transmission. the 1 second jump. 1 second is not instant. And the Super Saiyan wormhole. Sounds like a dance.
Hey everybody, do the Super Saiyan wormhole.
I suck at dancing, sorry. Why is Pui Pui so confident during his fight with Vegeta? He knows Yakon and Dabura are there to back him up. He knows Vegeta can't see him. If he loses, he'll be brought back to life by Barbady. Barbady wouldn't do that. And it's because of the 10 times Earth gravity, because that came up all the time. But although this answer is somewhat fair, I can see why some people might get confused with that one. But no, it's because he thinks, you can't deal with this gravity.
Oh yes, I was born in this gravity.
What's this DBZ movie villain's name?
Oh yes, that's Lord Slark.
Next one, what's going on in this scene? Frieza is about to destroy Planet Vegeta. This is Frieza's last-ditch effort against Trunks. He could have easily done that, to be fair. In fact, he actually did try and do it, so no, it's not this one. It's against Goku. He tries to destroy Planet Namek. Definition, tries. How has Dr. Gero been collecting data on the Z-Fighters after all these years? And this one is a mechanical fly. There is a rat amongst the Z-Fighters. He had Android 19 observe them from afar. He used Barber's crystal ball. Can you imagine if that were true? That Barber one day just had enough of Roshi and his crew and just let this old man just use a crystal ball just for yucks. I actually find that really funny though. How does Super Buu destroy the entire human race? He takes his time hunting each human down personally. Man, that's a vindictive mind. He uses the Dragon Balls to wish them dead. I don't think that's actually something Shenron can do though, but I'm not sure about that. He turns all humans to candy and eats them. He does that to some of them. This is probably one of the darkest and most metal things that Dragon Ball Z ever did. The fact that he just took them all out like that. So cool. I'm glad that they're actually using the right screenshot for this one by engaging in a perfectly even beam struggle using the Potara. because that is Vegito. And we see it's Vegito in this one. Can Frieza survive in outer space? Yes, of course he can. Which of these descriptions best suits Master Roshi? He's the original Saiyan, but he isn't humble about it. Master Roshi's a Saiyan? Well, I bet it explains why he went Ultra Instinct against Jiren. He's a legendary martial artist, and he's a dirty old man. That's what it is. The rest of these things, he's as strong as the average human being, but much wiser. He's supposedly meant to be wiser, but not always. How does Dabura meet his end? Piccolo finishes off with a special beam cannon. He turns Supreme Kai to stone, but the wind spit back at him. That would be really funny, though. It would be very funny, but no. It's because Boo turns him into candy and eats him, because he fulfilled his purpose in the story. Is the Z Sword a perfectly invincible weapon? No, because Gohan broke it. And that's how we get the Elder Kai. How does Gotenks, Super Boo, and Piccolo escape from the hyperbolic time chamber? Oh, again, this was one of the best subversions of the Boo saga. They used their energy to yell a portal into existence. The whole "let me out" thing it's great, it's classic. Are there any female Namekians? No, there are not. You could easily have that in fanfiction, maybe. You could explore it someday, maybe. But at the moment, based on the fact that there are so few Namekians there, they need everything they can. But it's not been explored yet in the official series. How do Goku and Vegeta fuse to become Gogeta? Not the Potara. It's by melting the Z-Sword? What? Namekian fusion. Interesting, but I think it's unique to Namekians, but yeah, it's the fusion dance. Okay? Why does Piccolo blow up the moon? He knew that the moon was what attracted the Saiyans to Earth. He turned evil again and did what the most evil thing that came to mind, changing tidal currents. Okay. It was the only way to stop Giant Ape Gohan from destroying the world. Who is the most powerful villain of the series? It is Boo! Indeed. Cell acts like he's the strongest, but he's not. And Frieza, technically he is now, but in Dragon Ball Z it's Boo. But nowadays it is Frieza. What happens to someone if they fall down Snake Way? They go straight down to hell. That's what they do. They remain trapped in the yellow clouds forever. That's dark too. Because at least in hell you can explore. You can actually walk around there. If you were stuck in the clouds, that's messed up. So some of these answers are actually really, really twisted and somewhat extreme, and a bit of a twist I actually kind of like. What does that say about me? How does Piccolo distract Super Boo while Goten and Trunks train in the hyperbolic time chamber? Ooh, okay. This requires a little bit of thought here. He fights Boo with all his might. He uses all the strength to hold Boo. No, he doesn't have that strength. He tells Boo a long story. I could see that, but I believe it's because he stalls for time. He just dawdles for time. Like how, sort of actually how Nail does that for Frieza in the Namek Saga. It's a nice little parallel to that. Including the original Dragon Ball, has Goku ever won the World Martial Arts Tournament? Yes, he won the 23rd. Which character is Uber reincarnation of? It's Boo, because name, backwards, all that stuff. And last one, during the Saiyan Saga, what does the Scouter say about Goku's power level? 500, 2000, it's over 9,000, although technically it isn't because it's meant to be, it's over 8,000. 102%? Wow. Okay, I know I didn't get any wrong, but 102%, did they give me 2% for good behavior? I think I remember in the comments that some people were getting like 140% on their time when they did the last quiz, so I think the quizzing system, the scoring system's a little broken here, but I guess I got them all right. Maybe in the next video I'll try and find the easiest ones and completely destroy them. Or maybe come up with my own. Let me know if you folks enjoyed this. I'll see you again for the next one. Catch you later.